Okay, I didn't get a chance to prime this guy this week. So I was going through the bestiary and I found this entry, a Woes. Wild people of the forest, 6 to 7 feet tall, covered in coarse hair, moss, lichen, and wander in the deep woods. And I've had this model already primed. I wanted to use this model to test out Slapshot with, just because I thought it'd be a really good one. So I'm gonna put a little bit more white on this. I think it's kind of too dark right now, but we're gonna see just how fast slap chop is. I've never gone like full slap chop method before, so we're gonna change that. All right, so I've got this pastel green. Gonna use this as our gray, and then for like our white, we'll use vanilla white. Gonna get a big dry brush, big poofy one. Just work this in real quick. And this pastel green, instead of just like a straight gray. And this model, this is old from before. So I just want to get a little bit more color in here, because I'm worried there's still like a lot of black on this model. And I just worry that it's not enough to, like, I don't want it to be crazy dark. I want it to still be pretty bright and colorful. But I do want to keep that contrast in the feet. And so while I'm doing this will be another paint and ramble video. I've been thinking a lot about like the goals for the new year. And I think I will need a little bit more paint maybe. I've been thinking about goals for the new year, although we're a couple of days in, and I've definitely had some like in the back of my mind, like some broad ones. Like I'm gonna do my best to put paint on a model every day, which before doing the videos, I would have thought that's impossible, but I've been doing a video every day, which there's a lot of stuff that you can do in a hobby, you know, that's not painting. But in my head, sometimes painting, it just seems like, man, it's too much to paint. But I realized, like, I recorded a video and then edited the video, kind of. Some of my videos are very poorly edited, but I can record a video, edit it, and get it posted every day. I should definitely find a way to get paint on a model every day. And that's going to be like the most important thing. So there's that. That's like the key one. And then kind of related to that is I want to paint, sell, or pretty much paint or sell. Paint or get rid of. Like I want to trade too, but if I trade for something, I want to paint it too. So anything that's not painted by December, I don't know, I think I'm going to probably do like December like 15th maybe. So I have like that time to get rid of it. If it's not painted by then, I'm going to sell it, give it away, trade it. So with really the only exception being like my chainmail miniature collection, because I want that to just be new in box for like nostalgia. And I'm going to paint those, but I'm waiting until I get the full collection to start painting it, which I know is probably silly, but I'm almost complete. And my Mage Knight Metal collection. Some of that I want to paint this year, but kind of the same thing. Like I want to collect the whole thing, like new in box first, before I really dig into it. But everything else, if it's not painted by the end of the year, December 15th, I gotta sell it or get rid of it. So I don't know, I guess if you're watching, you probably don't want me to finish, because that means I'll be giving a lot of it away. But I plan on selling most of it before then to fund other projects and ideas. And then something else I've been thinking about is commissions. Oh, there's a mold line right there. I thought I got all the mold lines off, but there's one there and there's one there that's pretty bad. But I think for this, the mold, it's okay. We can live with some mold lines here. I want to play some games that I've been wanting to play for years, even if like that doesn't become a regular thing. Like I want to play a game of Middle Earth strategy battle game. Like I've been wanting to play that game for like 3 versions now. And this newest version came out, and I bought all the books. And I thought that I had found a group that played locally, but they switched, and they don't play it anymore. They play a different game, which I don't really have an interest in playing. So I thought I had found a group, and that kind of fell apart. So I had bought a bunch of stuff for some armies, but I want to somehow, some way, get a game of Middle Earth strategy battle game in with fully painted armies. I found a Discord group that like plays online in Tabletop Simulator, so that might be the way that has to happen. And you can see I switched. I'm in the vanilla white now, just doing the final bit of dry brushing, I think. But so Middle Earth strategy battle game, want to get at least one of those games in. I want to play at least like a game every week, and preferably 2, and that includes like War Table, like War Machine War Table, and IRL games. And I want to get a game of like Conquest, like Middle Earth strategy battle game, Conquest, Infinity are all game systems that I really wanted to like kind of try out and dig into, but there's a pretty awesome Infinity scene here, but just the timing and the area doesn't work out for me. So again, that might also be like where I'm playing online kind of thing. But the main focus is painting and also sculpting. All right, so here's where we are. I think we're gonna call it a day on the dry brushing. Maybe just a little bit more here on that foot. This one's gonna be in shadow, so I'm okay with that. And I like keeping like the eyes and the like that deep set face in. Maybe get a little bit more here. But yeah, we're a lot brighter than where we started. And up underneath there is good. I love this model. I don't know where this model came from. I got this model as a gift. I got a bunch of like these ones with this weird base. I'll probably end up painting quite a few of them for Dolmenwood. But I got a bunch of them as a gift. And they said that they got them from Amazon. So I've had them. I got them as a gift for I think my birthday last year. So I've had them for a while because my next birthday is going to be next month. But if I can find out where they came from, I will post that in the comments or something. But they're pretty cool. They're like, I don't want to bend this one, but they're the same kind of material as the Dolmenwood miniatures. They're like this gray, a little bit flexible, but mostly hard. And the detail's pretty good, and this mold lines on this one suck. I thought I got those, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna hit this with a heat gun real quick just to make sure that this is dried. Okay, so I hope we're dry. We're gonna hit this the wood staff with brownish decay. So we'll kind of see where that leaves us. But I haven't used this. This is shamrock green, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. I think this one's going to be the darkest. I'm going to try it on the feet. Oh, wow. That's very, very bright. Yeah, that is a bright green. Holy cow. Okay. I guess we'll do the other one. I definitely have to say, after not being a fan of contrast paints or speed paints, now that I've used them more and like learned how to use them, they're pretty awesome because you can use them for so many things. Like on that Crucible guard jack, like I airbrush them, I use them as inks, I use them as washes, I use them as glazes, I base coated with them. Pretty awesome how versatile they actually are once you like get, once you get actually like comfortable and you have the right tools. I definitely don't use a sable hair brush with them. This algae green. And I'm thinking I want to use this for, okay, that looks better, what I'm looking for. For like the skin tone. And if, we'll see. Oh yeah, this is more of what I was hoping for the legs. And like there's a couple of mosslings like this or like moss like dwarves even. So I think it'd be a pretty cool set for Dolmenwood. But also, I almost feel like maybe they were designed and sculpted with slap chopping in mind, because a lot of them are like this, where there's like set texture areas that are kind of like blocky like this. Or not blocky, but like the model is mapped out in a way where you could very easily and quickly paint like this. All right, very cool. So here's where we are now. Very cool. All right, forest sprite. Gonna do this on like the body hair. Probably need a little bit more than that. So I just finished with the forest green on the body hair. There's a lot of green on this model. I think when I come back in and highlight it later, I'll do something different. Chartreuse. I'm hoping this is way more yellow than it is green, and we'll do this on the hair. Oh yeah, I like this. This is very cool. It was a choice that I made, but was it the right choice? I don't know. I think it makes sense to keep it all kind of, I know that it, like, that would just be like raggedy cloth. But I'm just looking at this familiar pink right here and just thinking, go for it. Okay, familiar pink. We're gonna do it because this whole point of this is having fun. And I know that this would really be some raggedy cloth. Ooh, there's a lot of my. And actually this is so translucent that it's actually gonna look kind of faded. Just being careful to not get a ton of the green. Yeah, that's the right choice. This is awesome. So I'm gonna get a different base for, but calling this one done. There's no eyes on the model. Like there's nothing even like sculpted in there. So I kind of like keeping it dark, like it's in shadow from the hair. But for Dolmenwood campaign, where this will probably be there to get murked by the party. Pretty great for a quick evening of painting. Thanks for watching. This is Dolmenwood Pokédex number 1, day 114. Hope you have a good start to your new year. Catch you tomorrow when we're back to War Machine.